a spacefarer, they said. See the verse, they said. What they didn't tell you, and it's not in the sales brochure either, is that there are people out there who prefer to take spaceships without paying for them, and then they leave you drifting in space if you're lucky. Otherwise, they just put a laser bolt into your skull. Oh well. Hang on a second. Oh, my ship! My ship! I didn't lose my ship, it's still here. Okay, welcome to another video, folks. What I wanted to do with this little intro was to highlight the fact that space is dangerous and there are people out there who will steal your ship from under you if they can. What I want to talk a little bit about in this video is the reputation system, also known as good guys versus bad guys. So how that works, in most games that have a similar sort of a system built in, your actions will have some kind of an effect on your reputation with different factions. So you can befriend some and anger others. It sort of works in the same way here. Difference being that in most other games your actions will be known regardless really of where you do them. It's like there's this all-seeing eye that always knows what you're busy with. In this game there's a way to cheat that. Just make things a little bit interesting. So where am I at the moment? I'm drifting around next to, let me just turn up right here, comm array number 126. What the comm arrays do is they scan space and they record what they see. And so anything that you do while in range of an active comm array can be recorded and sent to the authorities. So if I perform any sort of a criminal action, be it attacking another player or trying to steal cargo or do whatever, the comm array can see that and relay it to the authorities, and I will be flagged as a criminal. I'll get a wanted level, and the severity of the wanted level will depend on what exactly it is that I did. So even trying to power down one of these guys is considered a criminal action, obviously, because the only reason you'd want to power one down is if you want to hide yourself from the authorities. So the up in the left hand corner, if you look in my HUD, you'll see that there's something that looks like a little satellite broadcasting. That means that this comm array is active and that I'm currently in monitored space. So that tells me anything I do now is going to be seen by the authorities. If I try to shut this comm array down, that turns me into a criminal. So and the advantage of that then, of course, is anything that I do as a lawless citizen while I'm not in monitored space will not be seen, and so the authorities won't know what you're busy with and you won't get flagged as a criminal, which means you could potentially keep your reputation and still engage in some piracy or whatever on the side. So interesting. In any case, what I want to do quickly, let's switch my flash is
landing gear raised, landing gear deployed.
Again with the landing gear, Bob. What I quickly want to do, okay, so this is a comm array 126. I've just rebooted it. This one's active.
Landing gear deployed.
Stand by. Hello there. Ship's active. So if I open up my Mobiglass with the missions here, you'll see repair array 126 down there is now being completed. All of the other comm arrays in the area are currently offline, so I can pick any of them and fly off to it and reboot it. So let's say we want to repair array 26. So the what the reputation system causes in the sense of gameplay, the effect that it has is that you'll have this constant tug of war between criminals wanting to shut the comm arrays down so they can perform their dastardly activities, and lawful citizens who then get a mission to say, oh, the comm array has been shut down, please fly back and reboot it. So I've now selected
Shields max.
this comm array, and if I bring up my quantum overlay, I should be able to fly there. notice in the top left-hand corner, the satellite has disappeared, and that tells me I'm outside comlink
Radar
range.
contact. Stand
And
by.
lo and behold,
You chose the wrong part of space to fly through.
yeah, well, we'll just see about that. Now,
Damage.
Take your jobs a lot more seriously than I would have thought.
of course I do. My missile takes its job seriously too. So how, this guy is also hell-bent on taking me out, so I suppose he'll have to go first. Come here, you. I think so. Concentrate on flying for a bit, because I can't finish this video if he blows me up. Ah! Very satisfying kaboom! Alright, let's calm things down a little. So, Comrades are currently shut down, in other words, unmonitored space. As you can see on the top left corner, there's no little satellite showing me that I'm in monitored space, so this Comrade is currently inactive. These Comrades will spawn pirates, or at least the area, if you fly next to a shut down Comrade. It will spawn pirates to defend it, and what they've currently done in the alpha is any citizen that has a wanted level will also get a mission saying that if you can prevent other players from rebooting the comm array, for everyone I think you kill in defense of the comm array, you get a reward.
Landing gear
So this of course encourages one group of people to try and shut the comm arrays down and then shoot everyone trying to start them up again, and encourages the other group to try and turn them back on again. For great justice. I normally fall into the latter group. I prefer to play on the lawful side of things. But piracy can be fun on occasion, I suppose. At some point we'll try out the lawless side of things a little. For now I just need to get this here comm array working again. Oh! Jeez, I think I just kneed myself in the face. Who's smoking in here? I thought I saw a no smoking sign somewhere. Alright, what have we got here? This looks like a control panel. The uplink's currently offline. So, let's get a little bit closer, hit the button.
System startup initiated. Establishing connection. Array function restored.
And there we are, she's working again. And as you can see, top left, I now have a little icon telling me that I'm back in monitored space again. So, there we are. I just have to find my way out again. Oh yes, follow the smoke, of course. No idea where this is coming from. And out we are. Oh, and into the blackness of space. Now where did I park? Huh? Where's my ship? Oh wait, I've got a little indicator telling me where my ship is. So one of the cool things about making a space game is you have an excuse to put an overlay on the HUD that tells you where you left your ship. In medieval type games, these arrows that point in the direction of the target are a little bit unrealistic. Of course, in a sci-fi game I can do it because reasons. Alright, shall get back inside quickly. And this area of space is once again safe for law-abiding citizens to travel through. So now, if a
landing gear
wannabe evildoer comes along to power down the comm array, and earns himself a wanted level. If he then travels to an area of monitored space or near to any inhabited station,
Landing gear deployed.
the reverse will happen of what happened at this Comaray when I approached it. Instead of spawning pirates, it will spawn Crusader security, because obviously now the Comaray can alert security forces of any hostile intent, and they can then fly there to attack the criminals. Doesn't that just look fabulous? Planet Crusader with the Stanton system star behind it. Any case, so job well done. This Comaray is now once again functioning. And now let's try and do something a little out there just to make this interesting. Let's go back to Comaray 126 where I was previously. Just have to find it again.
Shields max.
Is number 730. Did I leave the Comaray now? Ah, there it is, 126. Now this one I booted up just before I started recording the bit, so let's fly back there. Blissfully peaceful and quiet. No pirates spawning because this is now monitored space, so they won't dare show their ugly faces here. But now to make things a little bit interesting, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put aside my usual law-abiding, good-natured tendencies, and I'm going to shut this Comaray down again and have a look at what happens. Let's get it nice and close to the entrance. Don't want to walk too far. I might need to leave in a hurry.
System critical. Landing complete. Landing gear deployed.
I didn't land on anything, Bob. I'm drifting in space. Oh, he's so stupid.
Landing gear ready. Landing gear deployed.
Did I just... Oh, man. Sorry about that.
Landing gear deployed.
I just got into the bed. Okay, well, I can't lie down on this job. Oh, it's dark in here. Goodness. Just turn the light on quickly. That's what happens when you fly on the wrong side of the sun. Everything is plunged into absolute darkness. That's better. Now I can see what I'm doing again. Come on. I want to get out. There we are. That's better. Alright. Out we get. And I do exactly what I did the last time. Just the opposite. I'm going to hit the off switch instead of the on. Fly inside quickly. Knee myself in the face again. Dodge the smoke. Find the Comaray panel. There it is. Blinking away. Green and happy. No idea what's about to happen. Wahaha. I've turned into a criminal.
Powering down.
Aha. Alright, there we go.
Will now shut down.
So now you'll see that the new icons appeared in the top left there. That's me with a target painted on my face. I am now a wanted criminal. Just one stripey next to it, so that's wanted level 1. Because what I've done now, even though it's considered criminal, is not really a severe crime just yet. I haven't shot anyone, so that won't turn me into UEE's most wanted level 5 criminal just yet. But yeah, so there's different levels of criminality. If you've ever played something like Grand Theft Auto, you'll know that there's it's a similar concept to that. So the worse your crimes, the higher your wanted level will be. So I'm I'm just a level 1 criminal just now. But the important thing is, I have a reputation. So what should happen now, and this is now something I've never tried to do before, so this should be interesting. Back into my seat quickly. Get the hell out of here before they find me. What is it that makes good pilots go bad?
Stand by. Forward.
I blame Bob. He's so annoying, I just snapped. I couldn't help myself. It's not my fault.
Collision alert.
Not
Front.
my fault. No, I'm not gonna kill myself against the comm array. Alright, now, here's what we do. I'll bring up my overlay again. So, I think it was 625. Let's just have a look which one that I fixed the last time. 625's been repaired, yes. So what should happen now, me being wanted, if I fly back to 625, let's have a look.
Radar contact.
Yes,
Stand
there
by.
we are!
Attention pilots, stand clear and do not engage.
Crusader Security has just spawned in order to take care of this dastardly criminal that is me. Are they gonna shoot at me? Maybe if I keep coming closer they will. Yes, there we go, the shots start flying. No! I'm innocent. I'm not innocent.
Stand by. Forward.
Make myself down an Avenger. Fat little space penguin makes such a juicy target. Bob's still saying check fire. That's so cute. He doesn't realize what I'm doing. Thinks I'm shooting at a friendly. Gonna dodge my missile. Ah, I think I hit. Oh, this thing is tough. My goodness. Feed him another one.
Forward shields.
He's gone red a little
Target
bit, that's for
acquired.
sure. Very close. Ah, that was clever. Managed to lose it. Ah, I think he just flipped the side there. Sometimes try and lose your missiles in between the scanning array. I've flown into that a couple of times myself chasing. So last time I was chasing pirates, I was chasing one of the security guys, helping them. Isn't that ironic? Ah, blown off one of his wings. Good, this thing is tough. One more missile, let's give it a shot.
Target acquired. Radar contact.
Yeah. Oh dear, there goes the wreckage. Alright, so I've just earned myself one level 2.
Scanning.
Contact. Definitely not friendlies.
Ah, now they know I'm not a friendly. Alright, so Wanted Level 1 will still confuse them. Wanted Level 2, they know exactly who you are and what you're trying to do. So, I think, in the interest of survival, I'm gonna get the hell out of here. And live to fight another day. Just point them in a random direction. There we go. So what I've just done, just so by the way, normally you would quantum towards a nav point of some kind. I've just picked a random direction and hit the quantum travel button, and that makes it almost impossible for someone to follow you because they've got no idea where you're headed. So I'm now in a nice and quiet stretch of space with no one around me. And So one of the ways you can get rid of this wanted level is to just sit in space or not do anything criminally related. I think 1 hour per wanted level. So I'd have to literally do nothing of a criminal nature for the next 2 hours in order for my wanted level to go back down to 0. Or the other thing that you can do is to head over to the security outpost and hack your way in, and by hacking the terminal at the security outpost you can actually bring your wanted level back down again. So interesting way for a criminal to sidestep the law. I'm not going to have time to do that right now. I think that we'll have to do as part of a first person shooter vid, because there's all sorts of other interesting gameplay associated with hacking your wanted level, which results in some running and gunning. So we'll save that one for another day. For now, I shall head back in the direction of Crusader, and until the next vid, bid you adieu. Or should I say, our mateys.